Second foster interview, you and your partner are interviewed separately. Honey sat down with the social worker first. I sat in the other room, and then he came and got me when it was my turn. And you're asked the same questions. It's mostly about your childhood. But the last question was, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate you and your husband's closeness and communication? So when it was my turn, I was like, oh, I would say a 9. Number 1, because there's always room for improvement. Preface this by saying all relationships are different, and whatever works for your relationship is great. So I said probably a 9 because we don't talk about bodily functions. I hate that F word. Not the F word, do I think? Toot. We don't do that in front of each other. She said, okay, but if you did talk about that kind of stuff, you'd give yourself a 10. And I was like, yeah, probably. Anywho, after I asked Honey, I was like, what was your answer for the scale of 1 to 10 question? He was like, oh, I said a 9 because we don't talk about bodily functions. It was like, I said the same thing. Does that mean we're a 10? We have our third and final foster interview next week, and then we'll get approved.